first date disasters and other Spanish mishaps. Imagine this, me, a lost tourist in a busy Barcelona bar trying to blend in. My goal, order a beer, all in Spanish. Easy, right? Nope. It was a lot harder than I thought. After messing up una cerveza, I got a confused look and a question I didn't understand. The bartender's puzzled expression was priceless. Turns out, asking for a beer in Catalan, the local language, gets you a very different reaction. I had no idea there was a difference. We all have those embarrassing moments when learning a new language. It's part of the journey. For me, Spanish was no exception. Every day was a new challenge. I started dreaming of speaking fluently, picturing myself chatting easily with locals in cafes and plazas. It was a beautiful vision. My first tries? Let's just say they sounded more like Tarzan speaking Spanish than a smooth talker. It was hilariously bad. I practiced verbs even in my sleep, memorized tons of words, and still managed to ask for a plate of husband instead of a plate of chicken. The mistakes were endless, but so were the laughs. The 30-day lie and other myths about learning. The internet told me I could be fluent in 30 days. Surprise, it wasn't true. Learning a language is like building a house. It takes time, work, and lots of bricks, or in this case, vocabulary. We see tons of apps and programs that promise super fast results, but really there are no shortcuts. Like any good friendship, fluency takes dedication and really wanting to connect. Sure, apps and online classes are helpful, but they're just tools. They can't replace the messy, fun, and often silly experience of actually using the language. I don't speak Netflix. Why just watching TV doesn't work? I spent hours watching Spanish TV shows thinking I was becoming fluent fast. I thought I was absorbing the language effortlessly. Don't get me wrong, watching Money Heist in Spanish is much cooler than watching it dubbed. It's an immersive experience. But here's the thing, understanding the story doesn't mean you can speak the language. You might follow the plot, but can you hold a conversation? It's like having a friend and only listening to them talk about their day. You get to know them, but it's one-sided. You might learn a lot about them, but you won't become close friends without talking back. Interaction is key. To really learn, you have to speak, make mistakes, and learn from them. It's an active process. You have to try, even if it means ordering a plate of husband in a crowded restaurant. It's all part of the journey. Finding my Spanish friends. Awkward moments included. My Spanish journey changed dramatically when I found a language exchange group. It was a game changer. Suddenly I wasn't just practicing verbs alone, I was using them to talk with real people, sharing stories and building connections, and yes, even making them laugh, sometimes on purpose and other times by accident. It was like going on a first date with the Spanish language, filled with awkward silences, misunderstandings, and surprisingly fun moments. But each time I talked, I felt more confident, more at ease, and I started to get better, little by little. The more I used the language and learned about the culture, the more natural it felt to me. I began to understand the nuances, the expressions, and the local slang. I learned the rhythm of the language, the jokes, and the cultural references, and how great it felt to talk in a whole new way, opening up a world of new friendships and experiences. The awesome feeling of speaking Spanish, perfectly, not really. Am I fluent in Spanish now? I think so. Do I still mess up? Totally. But that's the cool thing about learning a language. It's an adventure, not a finish line. Looking back, I wouldn't change my funny Spanish mistakes for anything. They taught me it's okay to make mistakes, to be happy about small wins, and to laugh at myself. So if you're learning a new language, remember this: be patient, keep trying, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. The good things about connecting with a new culture and seeing more of the world are worth it.